All right, everybody, we have another clean video for you. Today, I'm going to clean this oven because it's disgusting. Look at that. And I ran upon this being the best to do that with, the easiest way to clean this oven. I also bought this. This is a new thing. It's like a stainless steel rag. It's pretty cool, but it's not as, unfortunately, strong enough to get that off the oven door. So I'm going to start out with my power wash, which is pretty much Dawn soap, water, and rubbing alcohol. My shower cleaner, which is Dawn soap, rubbing alcohol, vinegar, and all with water. I have a bowl of water for my dirty rag, and also you're going to need some old rags that you don't care too much about because they will stain. And, of course, some knee pads, so I'm comfortable being down here to clean. And I might have a Chihuahua show up in my video. If you see that, it's Jovi. So let's get started. All right, I'm going to go ahead and spray with my shower. I call it shower cleaner. It's really just cleaner. It cleans everything. It's awesome. Now, I'm part of this housekeeping Facebook group that talks about tips, and people always mention these steel wool pads. They make your life so much easier when it comes to cleaning this kind of grime. So just so you know. All right, so I'm going to get this thing wet with the bowl. There you go. And you don't have to scrub too hard. It's actually, see how it's already coming out? I actually tested it over here in the corner, and I was pretty dang amazed. So, I remember a long time ago when I tried to clean an oven, and I used just a regular scrubby sponge. It did nothing. I even used Easy Off. Still, this is amazing. It literally comes off. I do put some pressure on it with my fingers. I'll do half of this and show you what it looks like, the difference between the two. I'm also wearing my housekeeping clothes because I don't want to get dirty on my regular outfit. And I noticed wearing that rayon type material is awesome because it's stain free, that I've noticed. So I don't look like I just cleaned an oven. All right, so I just did half. All right, let me take this rag and wipe it off. All right. Look at the difference. Let me get another rag to dry it, just so you can see the difference. And that took really no effort at all to do that. Went from that to that within a couple minutes. So pretty dang amazing. All right, I'm going to keep going with the rest of this door. And let's get this camera focused on that. Oh, Chihuahua sighting. Sorry, I wanted to adjust my... This thing is literally strapped to me like a body cam. I'm like, okay, I gotta be at a right angle so you guys can see what I'm doing. I was contemplating doing a tripod one, but I really didn't want to star in the show, so... Although I could just focus on this and just see my arms, that's true. So it does take a little effort as far as putting some pressure on the steel wool, but not a lot, because it really is, it just comes right off with this thing. And you would think it would scratch it, but it does not. But it helps, you got to have it wet, so it does make the cleaning a lot easier and flawless like this. All right, I'll show you the end result. All right, I am drying it off, and yeah, look at it. Woo! It's like a brand new oven door. So next up, I was gonna show you this grime. I already just did one little piece. It literally, those steel wools, highly recommend you guys get those. Makes it so much easier. I know you can have a self-cleaning oven, which I do, but I don't think, I haven't tried it yet, but I don't think you could get this shiny up like this, or even this. And it's very low effort as on top of that. So yeah, this oven needs a good cleaning. All right, let me show you an example. Okay, so that one's done. Look at that grime, literally. Boom. Look at the difference. I don't know if you can see the difference, but it's only taking a couple swipes back and forth and it's already it literally comes right off. I'm like amazed. So I'm going to finish the rest of this and I'll show you the outcome of it. All right, next up is my stove top, and I'm going to test the stainless steel rag, but I'm going to think that my stainless steel wool pad itself is going to be a lot better when it comes to cleaning this part. All right, so you see this little guy? Let's test it with this and see if it does anything. It really kind of doesn't. Not really. All right, so let's try the steel wool. Now these things disintegrate after a while, so I wish I was trying, what I was trying to find was one that was reusable like this. Haven't yet to find one yet. So, but they're not that expensive. They just get a little bit messy when they start to disintegrate because they fall apart. I try to utilize it for as many cleans as possible, but you know, it is slowly starting to come up though. It's a lot easier than, you know. All right, so I got all this to do. So you got to get it wet and then you just start scrubbing away and have some fun with it. And I'll show you the final product. All right, I have this set on my tripod. Thought it'd be a little easier. A dash cam is cool, but, or body cam, but I don't want to be shaky the whole time when I'm trying to scrub, so that's a little weird. But you can see it's definitely shining it up, especially the end here. And I'm also curious about getting this, so get a little wet. And then I'll wipe it all down with a dry rag at the end for the final product. This has been caked on, so this is like overdue. Yeah. All right, let me show you the outcome. You don't need to see the whole entire bit on that situation. But I did notice this versus this. This just isn't cutting it. It's great though for like pots and pans, sinks, tubs, all that. And I like how it's very flexible like that, so you can kind of get around things. But the steel wool for the win. This one seems to be working a lot easier. So I don't want to spend all day doing this. All right, guys, so I'm going to use this for this little display button because it seems to be working pretty decent on that. And this is an old oven, so you can only do so much with it, but I will show you the end here as soon as I dry this all up, put everything back together, and what a nice difference from what it was earlier. All right, guys, I'm going to finish it up by cleaning the front here. I wanted to show you a trick. You can always get the stainless steel type cleaners, but Orange Glow works awesome. And that's also for like, sometimes you get a stainless steel product that nothing is going to shiny up. It's so annoying. This seems to be the trick. So this thing right here is still working great as far as cleaning this door and all this grime and through the little knobs here, just getting all of the dirt off. So I wanted to show that to you. Wanted to make sure. Okay, I don't know what I was. Got my tripod out, but I want to make sure I got everything covered here. And then of course the bottom here, just to get all that grime. And then I'm gonna shiny it up with the Orange Glow to make it nice and shiny. So let's get that set up. All right, my chihuahua wants to join and lick the floor. I'm sure there's like crumbs coming from the cleaning of set oven. What I was gonna say about these rags is because they're thin, they can get under those knobs. So I thought, oh, this is perfect. So there's that. All right, it's kind of raining outside and it was creepy because I heard a creaking door. I'm like, who the heck is opening the door? There's no one down here but me and the chihuahua. Okay, let's, anyway, it was the wind. Okay, let me show you the good old Orange Glow.
Show me the way to go. Jackson.
No, not you. Gotta be careful, Alexa gets set off by anything. Shh. All right, little Orange Glow action and a little shiny action. And it gets the toughest of the stainless steel appliances all nice and shiny. This is like now my new go-to. I can also just do that too. Okay, just gonna wipe this out. This one doesn't need Orange Glow, it just needs actually a little shower cleaner spray on that situation. Just to get it nice and clean. So I'm hoping these vlogs find this helpful for you. Because personally I've looked up stuff and I'm like, oh cool, easy ways to clean stuff. I'm all about it. Ooh, nice and shiny. That looks good. All right. A little bit of that, maybe a little Orange Glow again for this area. Oh, and definitely the handle. Get all that nice and shiny. Okay. All right, and I'll be back as soon as I'm all complete here. All right, I am all done. Nice and shiny. Let me open the oven door to show you the end result of the cleaning of the steel wool pad. Nice and easy, comes right off. Use water, soapy water. Use old rags because it will stain. Little elbow grease, don't hurt nobody, but it makes it a lot easier when you use those particular materials. All right, guys, well, thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.